Hey guys, welcome to the Christmas shave here at Friendship Shaving. I hope that you are all keeping very well indeed. I've chosen some nice items today. I thought Christmas was perhaps a time when one might reminisce of times gone by, and so for that reason I've chosen a very nice vintage razor. This is a flare tip super speed rocket, a British razor. You can see it has a little notch on the centre bar to take the blade, and today I'm going to be using my Personna 74 blade. This is my 7th shave with that blade. It's the rocket razor because the flare tip knob at the bottom opens, lifts up and down as the doors open and close. So there we go, that is the razor. Let me just show you. It comes in this lovely set. Now a little story about that, might have time to get to it as I go through the shave. Got my lovely modern brush but styled on a vintage razor, and I love this brush. It's a lovely little 22mm synthetic knot. It is the Astreus brush from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements, a very inexpensive brush considering the beautiful styling that you get with it. And you can see I have a lather already on the brush built up, and got a new soap, guys. So not only are we looking back at Christmas time, we're looking forward as well to getting new things perhaps. Got a UK Wet Shaving Society soap made by Mr. Murray's Grooming Products, and just to say to Mr. Murray and his lovely family, Marina, I did indeed look inside that cardboard tube. Thank you very much indeed. More on that later, guys. So the soap is beautiful, guys. A very nice Christmas scent. I like this one. I'm using my Perrieras shaving bowl today, and I have it absolutely chock full of lather. I thought I had added a little too much water at one point, but I think I'm okay. Let me just turn my collar over. There we go, that's better. So this is a nice scented soap. It's, as I smell the soap and put my nose into the puck, it's quite citrus forward, and I like that. I'm getting a zesty orangey lemon scent. Now that's quite strange, I find, because there's no orange in it that I can see. It is described as a fruity alcoholic accord with a scent of a vibrant apple, zesty lemon with a hint of toffee and some ginger and cinnamon. Yeah, I can definitely smell the zestiness and the lemon, but now and again my nose picks up a little bit of orange. I did a little test lather the other night, gents, and had to come in here about an hour later, and the scent in the air of lemon and toffee with the spices is beautiful, really beautiful. So while the zesty lemon is up in front at the moment, The other scents will come out later, and I like this one. Although it is a Christmas label on the soap, I think this is a great soap for all through the winter, early spring and certainly autumn. Very nice indeed. And I'm just getting a little bit more of this lather because I have absolutely loads of it. There we are, very nice indeed. Now this beautiful little razor, this has never been used, guys, until now. Never been used until this moment. It's quite cool when you buy something like that. Although when I bought it, I wasn't expecting this to come through. And some of you will know already this little story. The gentleman that sold me this on eBay had 4 of these in a lovely shop display. And just wait for the phone to stop ringing, my mum to actually answer it. There we go. Now, he originally had that up for sale for £150. And I didn't see this, and I only learnt this afterwards. Now that didn't sell, so what the gentleman did was he advertised the little sets individually for £70. Now what I did late at night, I saw the pictures because he used the pictures that he originally took when selling the set, and the first pictures of course were of 4 sets in this beautiful display, £70. Well, I just hit buy now. Later on in the pictures there were individual pictures of the razors. I'm in a Gillette group on Facebook and I put up, look what I bought, guys, isn't this brilliant? And fellows very quickly came back, told me the real story and said, just check that you're not going to get one razor. And that's what I did. The gentleman had already posted it, so he couldn't give me a refund. But he did knock £20 off the price. So I got a never used before razor for £50 in the set, a number 80 set from 1961. It is a nickel finished head with a rhodium finished handle. It weighs in at 60 grams and it shaves very nicely. Now I already had one of these sets, but it didn't have the correct packet of blades, so now I've got 2 sets. There we are. I've got about 4 days worth of growth, and this is the first time that this Personna 74 blade has not felt super sharp. It is absolutely fine, but it has definitely lost a little bit of that sharpness. So we've had 7 shaves with it so far. We'll see how it goes. I'll keep shaving with it. But perhaps at this point in the blade's life, it's better suited to a daily shave where there's not so much growth rather than 4 days growth. You know, this is a lovely, agile little razor, very small and lightweight. I see them reasonably often on online on eBay, and I would say £50 is the top end of what one would expect to pay from the ones I've seen. But a lovely, lovely little razor. Perhaps you can see the knurling on the handle is quite similar to the American TV special. We didn't have that in this country. So perhaps that's why we've ended up with the number 80 set. Which I've got to say, it doesn't sound half as good as the TV special. But there we go. So guys, another year has gone by very quickly. And now eBay, what am I talking about? YouTube was telling me that this year my videos have had 106,700 views. That can't be right. Well, that's what they say, and they do say this year, but I wondered if that is up to this year and including the other years. I don't know. I'm a bit staggered by that number. So guys, I just want to say, on the back end of that huge number, thank you very much for watching my videos, for supporting me and my shaving channel. You're absolutely wonderful to me, and I really, really appreciate it. And here I am, fast heading toward 10 years. Another couple of years in November, it will be 10 years. I find it incredible, and I'm very humbled by the support I get. So to everybody that has watched or who has watched and supported my channel, thank you so much. I do really enjoy coming to you, having a shave and a little chat, and it's quite a wonderful thing for me. Thank you, fellas. Now I'm going to go against the grain now. There we go, that feels good, that feels like a good angle. And in fact, that feels terrific. I'm noticing now there's lots of slickness with this soap, as there is with all Mr. Murray's grooming product shaving soaps. I can feel it on the razor here, so I've obviously got this lather just right. I've started lathering a slightly different way, guys, in my bowl. Now, I used to press the soap around the bowl and dampen my bristles on the brush and take that to the soap and just add a drop of water at a time dipping the tips of my brush in my water and taking that to the bowl, and I did a video on it some time back showing you what I did. I've started doing things a little bit differently. What I tend to do now is press the soap into my bowl, put a reasonable amount of water in, perhaps a teaspoon, and then just leaving that to sit, and I swirl it around my bowl to make sure it covers all the soap. And then I'm taking, after I leave that for about 5 minutes, I'm taking my dry brush into the soap and the water and starting to build my lather from there. And then what I'm doing, I'm adding more water. I'm just adding a drop of water from the tap. So I'm tending to put more water into the mixture. Sometimes I do think, oh, I've added too much water, but more often than not, if I work the soap well, I'm getting a terrific lather and lots of it. So I've been a bit more brave and it's working quite well for me. What's that saying? He who dares wins, Rodney. So I'm being a bit more daring. I think the original saying doesn't have the name Rodney. Some of you will know what that refers to, but there we are, being a bit more brave. I won't tell you guys about it. An excellent shave. There we are, that is it. With my lovely 1961 razor. Fabulous. Fabulous. I love these vintage razors, guys. I think it's a great thing to be able to find a razor from way back when in marvellous condition and use it. Sometimes, like this one, use it for the first time. That really floats my boat, guys. I think it's amazing. Beautiful slickness on this soap. Absolutely fantastic. I think next year I'm going to be saving up. I do fancy a vintage Gillette President. Oh, that would be nice. That would be very nice indeed. Oh, guys, that feels amazing. That smells good as well. I really like it. I'm just going to put a drop of the green stuff on. Personna green. Because this will die down very quickly, but the scent from the soap will stay longer than the scent from this aftershave. So, absolutely beautiful. So that is my Christmas shave, guys. Thank you very much for joining me. I am not planning to do a video until maybe January the 7th, could be the 14th, somewhere around there. But I have bought, and this is for the straight razor connoisseurs and collectors out there, those that are interested in honing, I've bought some new stones, and over the Christmas period I will be sitting down with those and having a little play around. So I may well do a couple of honing videos just over the Christmas period. A box of chocolates, a stone and a razor, and maybe we'll see how we go with that. So until I see you next time, I hope you have a very, very happy Christmas, guys. And once again, thank you so much for supporting me on my little channel. All the very best to you. I'll see you in the new year. Take care now. Bye-bye.